And we are back here on the Trevor Radio Show, Alternative Means of Psychedelic Masturbation, with your boy Will B.K., Genergy, Honey Brooklyn, and of course the lady of the hour, goddess of fineness, Darcel Turner. She is such a sweet being, sweet soul. If you're going to talk, you have to talk close to the mic, and if you're going to be...
Okay.
There you go. That sounds so much clearer. I appreciate it, Al. Sure.
I'm usually the one that's hearing that, so I'm feeling all right about that.
Well, I'm telling you, it's all here. It's all here. Two flames.
When is your birthday?
October 18th. It was this past Sunday.
Oh, happy belated.
Thank you.
Nice. Scorpio.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have to come to our gathering.
Okay.
Please do come. And
We'll cuddle you.
We'll give you I only can give you a junior cuddle. But she's the cuddlest.
Oh.
So tell us now. You're going in your third book.
Yes.
And before we go into your new book, tell us about your previous books that you wrote before.
Okay, so Dana Dances on Paper is a coming-of-age story. It's mostly based on my life about a young girl growing through the Bronx, New York, during the beginning of the hip-hop era. And she goes through struggles and obstacles to reach her dreams and her goals.
What part of the Bronx?
South Bronx.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
BDP.
Jackson. Yeah.
Over by Sedgwick. Oh, what?
Well, that's further up, but more like downtown.
I'm Brooklyn.
Yeah. South Bronx. So she goes through struggles and obstacles to reach her dreams and her goals, and she loses her mother to a fatal virus, but she finds her way through self-discovery, self-recovery, self-renewal, and self-love.
And it's available on Amazon now.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. And Lather Layers is a book of short stories, words of wisdom, poetry, and a continuation to Dana Dances on Paper. So that's pretty, it's self-explanatory.
Also on Amazon.
Yes, also on Amazon. Thank you. All right.
You're banging on the table.
Right.
We can't tell her to stop. You can.
I'm not banging. My hands is right
That's
here.
him doing it.
That's why she's sitting on her hands.
What was your childhood growing up in the Bronx?
In the Bronx. I grew up in Far Rockaway, Queens, and the Bronx.
That's what I said.
Childhood, my stepfather used to physically abuse me and my brother for about a lot of years, until I was about 11 years old. It was really bad, and to the point, I don't know why he would do it every Sundays, but I realized after introspection or just thinking back, I realized that he would get high on Saturdays, and then he would have a bad come down. So on Sundays, he would beat us for whatever. If the hangers was hung incorrectly, he would beat us, If I didn't mop my floors, he would beat us, So there was one Sunday morning, I wrote in my journal, and I said, God, if he beats me and my brother, this time, if he beats us today, I promise you I will never believe that you exist. I will never say prayers. I will never say grace. That's my 9-year-old head and my 11-year-old mind. And that Sunday, he did not beat us. And I said, wow.
Powerful.
Yeah. I said, now I believe that God really exists.
Did he get high on Saturday?
He did get high, and I was expecting him to beat us, but I was like, he better not beat us, God. If he beats us, I will never believe in you. But as a child, I'm sorry, I wasn't 11, I was 9. And after that, I just believed from that point on.
So you've always been
a believer.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, my mother, she instilled that in me. My mother, and my grandmother instilled that in me, that God is real,
Do you? I know it's a silly question. Do you get angry? Do you get mad? Because you're so peaceful, you're so zen, you're so breathy, and it's hard to even fathom.
You don't want to fathom that.
Even you're raising your voice.
No, I don't like to raise my voice because it hurts my throat. But when I get angry, I get very calm. Don't play with me.
And then they get scared of you.
Yeah, they get scared.
Because you're so calm, and they're not.
Yes, with my children, when they were smaller, I'd say, Amani, Diani, don't, and they have to strain to hear what I have to say. They're getting scared, They're like, okay, well, we're gonna be chill. We're gonna chill out. Yes, chill out. Don't get me mad.
Wow.
So yeah, I think the screaming thing is not effective when it comes to like how you deal with children. You want to lower your voice so that you can strain their ears. They have to strain to listen to you, and then they'll get your attention, and then they'll see how upset you are.
I totally agree with that.
Not to mention how screaming, when you yell at someone and argue loudly, I don't like the shake up. I get shaken up inside. It shakes my insides up, and I feel really not at peace, real rattled.
Yes.
And so I would rather just keep it calm.
It's not easy. I mean, it depends.
Definitely not.
You know,
When
it
get really
depends.
heated, but you know how you're going to feel.
Somebody-
Talking to the mic.
You know how how it makes you feel, so you just don't. You avoid it. Avoid that. Confrontation like that.
Absolutely.
Especially I feel like a lot of people yell because they think that their words are going to sound more powerful because
Right.
they're saying them louder.
Yeah.
And it's kind of silly.
And they're just bringing up a negative response when you raise your voice. We're trained to have a negative response, so why start a conversation with a preconceived notion of a negative reaction?
Right.
Right.
You'll be triggering something in somebody.
And it's lowering your vibration, and it hurts your throat. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
You have to protect that throat.
Yeah, your throat chakra, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at this point where I am in my age, like it's time to be gentle with myself. You know what I mean? And forgive. That's so important.
So tell us about your latest book.
Oh, Dark Oasis.
Yes.
Dark Oasis is deep. You know, I mean, the title is dark, and it's an oasis. It's pieces and particles of my soul I put in there. You know, over the years. It's been 13 years since I wrote that book. So I'll put pieces and bits of myself in there. Places where, people who need guidance, I'll give them pieces of gems in my book. So it's poetic, it's parables, it's some stories in there. It's good. It's good for the mind. I'm very careful about what I feed my readers. I'm responsible about that. Some people don't care about what they put into their readers' minds. But I'm responsible because this is what I'm thinking is going into your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's really deep. So
And just knowing how important energy is, that's energy.
It
that
is.
somebody's feeling that energy off of the paper when they're reading your words.
Yes. So I
So
want
to
them
be conscious of that, that's really...
Yeah, I do my best, Thank you.
Well, how do you gauge what you want to give? When you what do you
feel it. It's
Yeah.
all about feeling. I feel it, I trust, but it's about having a relationship with yourself. When you know who you are, you know when something is right and when something is not right, when something is wrong, So I can gauge how I gauge it. I gauge it by what I feel is right, Like you can do something, you can do a piece of work and you can say, you know what, this is good. This feels good. This is right. Then somebody else sees it. That's right. Yeah, that's good. So it's that type of honesty, honesty and truth.
I feel like that's the God in us.
Word.
That your intuition and that your gut is the God in you.
That's right.
That if you're about to do something that you know is fucked up and you shouldn't be doing it, you get that feeling in your stomach, or you
Yes.
do something really kind for somebody and you get that feeling. I
Absolutely.
think that's God. I
Yes.
think
That's how you
God
can
in us.
gauge, right? It's all balance.
And the more you learn how to do that, you can really live your true self. Like you can
Word.
live in true peace with yourself. When you respond to, hey, when I do this thing, it makes my gut feel not so good. But when I do this thing, my gut feels really good.
Right.
We need to go down a direction of feeling good because so many people are taught to suppress that heartburn feeling they're getting. or
And
that-
suffer.
And suffer through it.
Right.
Go sit and do this thing. Go interact with this person that you shouldn't be because it's not helping your inner spirit go where you want to go.
And I think that has to do with boundaries. That's knowing your boundaries and allowing yourself to have them, and knowing that having boundaries is self-respect.
Absolutely.
And someone respecting those boundaries. You know what I mean? It's really important to have that exchange because it's all about what makes you feel good, and having boundaries helps you stay within that and navigate within that comfortably.
Absolutely. And I didn't know about boundaries for a while.
Yeah.
Having standards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not.
I
That's
love
not
that.
something we're taught. We're not taught about our intuition. We're not taught about anything. Everything that we're taught is outside of us. We're not taught what's
Absolutely.
within us.
Right.
We're
That
taught
it's
how
all
to
there.
react.
Yes,
It's all there.
it's all there.
But we're looking for it everywhere else.
Yes.
But it's here.
And we just have
Yeah.
to react to it the way they want us to, not the way we need to.
Dig it.
Absolutely. And as much as I would love to dig in further, I know we are getting ready to wrap it up because we have another show after this. Darcel, it's always a pleasure. Empress Darcel Turner.
Give
where
thanks.
tell us where we can find you. Tell us where you can find your books as well.
Okay, it's on Amazon.com. It was a pleasure. You can find it on Amazon.com, and I have a website that's being built, which is called darcel.life, DARCEL.LIFE, life.
And if you're looking her up on Amazon, it's Darcel, DARCEL. Last name Turner, TURNER. And her books are available on Amazon today.
Give thanks.
Thank
you
you
all for your
so much,
support
Darcel.
and much love.
Darcel, what does Darcel mean?
Darcel means dark, and it's also French. Monique is my middle name, which means advisor. But if you look at Darcel from the those who are Moorish people, dark, DARC, is like house, sacred house, and L, like in Spanish, L male, or L can, I think they said L is more what it's but it's something else. L is
Masculine?
not only masculine, but L is like God. L had right. So
Hey.
yeah.
Hey.
So you could say dark.
Hey.
And also,
God,
you can't.
house.
My thought went to you can't have light without the darkness.
You damn right about that. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Jenna G, where can I find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Jen Tattoos with a Z. You can also find me on Facebook, Jennifer Fowler Locke. And if you're interested in having a cuddle session, you can hit me up on cuddlist.com/Jennifer L/.
Okay. Hardy Brooklyn.
You can find me on the web at Hardy Brooklyn, like Hardy Boys, Brooklyn like the borough.com, or Instagram at hardybrooklyn.nyc, or you can check out my freeandopenmind.com, which is a fun podcast.
I love your colors.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, I got good colors on too, you know.
Yeah, I already complimented you. I gave you the first
I'm
like
getting-
compliment.
I
Come
like
on now.
my colors. I want people to say my colors look nice. Anyway, it's your boy Will BK. You can find me on Facebook, William Kirksey. You can find me on Instagram at Trip Over Radio Show. TRIPOBER 1R. TRIPOBERADIOSHOW. Also WILLBEEKAY. And also definitely check us out here every Wednesday on S.STREET Media.
8
and
to
you
10.
can 8 to 10. And any other shows that come on the station, definitely you can check us out. Thank you for checking us out here. Trip Up Radio Show. Peace and light. Blessings to everyone.
Peace and light.
Later, everyone. Good night.
Thank you for watching. Peace and love.